Consider the following languages. They have given 4 languages here and they are asking which of the following languages are context free. Now this is a question from theory of computation section for context free languages. We are given the definition for 4 languages and we need to find out which among these are context free. Let's take a look at the second one first. A, M, B, N, C, P, D, Q, such that M equal to N and P equal to Q. So this is a standard context free language. Here we need to match the number of A's and B's. Number of A should be equal to number of B and number of C should be equal to number of D. That we can easily do by pushing A's to the stack, and then for each B we need to pop the A's and then the stack should be empty. After that we need to keep on pushing all the C's, and then for each D we see we'll be keeping on popping the C's from the stack and the stack should be empty at the end. So this is easily a context free language. Let's look at the third one. Here M equals N equals P. Now here we need to match the number of A's, B's and C. The number of A, B, C all should be equal. Now this is not a context free language, it's a context sensitive language. In the stack we can push all the A's, and then for B's we need to either pop the A's or then we can push the B's. But then after that there is no way to match for the C here using only one stack. So this is not a context free language. You can refer to the video lectures and you can see that it's actually a context sensitive language. So this is not. Let's look at the third one. Here Mn equals Pq. We need to multiply the number of A's and B's and then we need to match it to the sum of C's and D's. Multiplication and other arithmetic operations we can't perform using a stack. So this is not a context free language. Now if you look at the options, 3 and 4 are not context free, so B looks like the answer. It says 1 and 2, so let us check for 1 if it's a context free as well. Now in A the case is that M plus P should be equal to N plus Q. We can rewrite it as M minus N equals Q minus P. So let us try to design an algorithm using which we can show that it is context free. Let us say for M's it is A's, right? So we'll be, for whatever A's we are seeing, we'll be pushing all the A's to the stack and then B's will come. For B here it is minus N, so what we'll do is we'll keep on popping the A's for each of the B's seen. Now there can be 2 cases. One is that the number of A's is greater than number of B's. In that case there will be some A's left over in the stack, or the number of A's equal to the number of B's. In that case the stack will be empty, or that the number of B's can be greater than the number of A's. In that case we will keep on popping A's from the stack for each B seen, and then after there will be a few leftover B's. What we will do is if A's are over, we will keep on pushing the B's to the stack. So the stack will look like one of these 3 at the end. After that we will start seeing C's here. For C it is P here, and the formula here is minus P. So what we will do is, if the stack looks like one of these, if there are A's or if the stack is empty, we will push all the C's which we are seeing there. So the stack will look like 0 or more A's at the bottom and then C's on the top. Or if there are B's in the stack, the meaning is that the number of B's were greater than the number of A's we saw. So if that is the case, then we won't be popping up these B's. Instead in that case we will be popping off the B's and then we'll be pushing the C's after the stack is empty. So there are 2 cases, I'll repeat again. There can be A's or the stack is empty. In that case we won't be pop anything from the stack, we'll just keep on pushing the C's on top of it. Or if it is B's, then we will pop off the B's one by one for each of the C's seen, and after the stack is empty, if there are leftover C's, then we will push the C's to the stack. After that we'll start seeing D. In that case what we will do is we'll pop off D's for C or A, C in the stack. If it is C or A in the stack, we'll pop off that element from the stack for each of the D's seen. There should not be any B's in the stack. So this is the algorithm for proving that this is a context free language. This is the push down automata for satisfying this language. You can try it with multiple examples and see that this always works for the given example, and this is the answer.